Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anthony Lee JMC, and how to create a shareable content on your Instagram for the business. This video will sharing with you about 5 hacks that's how you can do this in this year 2020 to bring your Instagram branding game to the next level. Let's go. So when create the content on Instagram, it takes a lot of money or time and effort for create a good piece of content. Therefore, all the business, they want to make the content as more shareable as they can. Because if the content is a good piece of content and can get more engagement and more shareable, it will bring more benefit for business from the brand awareness to the real traffic for selling products. So the first tip to create the shareable content on Instagram is create the story on your content. So what does it mean? It means that the content itself will have include the real story. The story that have the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story in every piece of content that you create. So when you create the content with the story inside, it helps the viewer to be more engaged with your post and love to share the content because people love the story. This is our human character. We love story when we are a kid and until when we grow up. Whenever the piece of content have a story, it would be the audio for everyone to share and to remember what the content is about. So how to make sure that your content have a good story inside? So there are several questions that you can use to apply to see if your content have a good story or not. The first one is your content will have the beginning, middle, and the end. So it means that if your content have 3 parts in this content, it can make the people to understand what story going on and then the end of the story. So this is a good piece of content. And the second one is ask yourself the questions when you create the content is, does your content make the people go from the point A to point B? If your content that you create that can create a value for the people to make them go from point A to point B, it means that it already have a good value for them and create the story to make them know that okay, when I see the content here, I will go from point A to point B, and maybe my friend, when I sharing that kind of content, they also can go from the point A to point B. This is the point. And for example, for this one is Nas Daily. You can see here, he is the master in create the good piece of content with a very meaningful story, and any piece of content that he creates can reach 1 million of viewers on Instagram. So you can check it out on his Instagram account to see that the way how he conducts his story to make the content to have the good story from the beginning, middle, and to the end. And the second tip is create content on trending topic. So when you're looking for create the good piece of content and shareable content, if you can follow the trending that's happen now on the internet, it will give you more opportunities to expose your business when you can create this one. So for example, like that account, Chocolate City Comics, this account is create a piece of content about Black Lives Matter and they put on their account. So recently, the Black Lives Matter is become the trending topic that all social media platforms that talk about. So when they create this one and they use the hashtag Black Lives Matter, you can have a look here. You will see that account would be on the top 3, the most popular post on Instagram. So when you create the content on the trending topic, it gives you more opportunities to be seen and to be shareable on this platform, Instagram. So and the tip number 3 is create the long captions with hashtags. So for example, like here is the people and the business inside. This account, they create the very good content with a long caption to explain for what is the meaning of the picture. So many people will think that okay, on Instagram you just need a nice picture, but actually the long caption is very important nowadays because when you use the long caption, it gives more information for the Instagram algorithm to understand what is your post about, and when you can include the keyword of your content on your caption. It gives more opportunities for you to expose on Instagram. And besides this one, when you have the long good caption, you also add the hashtag for this one. So as you can see in this account, people and business inside, they give a lot of hashtag here, so give more opportunities for their account to be exposed by Instagram algorithm. And the tip number 4 is using Instagram story. The idea here is you will invite your user, the viewer, to share the story about they with your products, and then you will share back to your Instagram when they tag you in the post. So using this technique, it gives you opportunities to be exposed better on the Instagram story of not only your company but also in your client on your follower Instagram story. And you know, Instagram story gives the people the best chance to read, because Instagram story just have a 24 hour. So with 24 hour, it will have the circle up here. So it gives people to notice about this one when they have the Instagram story. So you can see the example of Nova Fashion. They are very good in optimize their client pictures and create it into the really good post to post on Instagram story. So they offer a gift for that, and the picture here is from the people who used their product before. So they optimize from the content of their client and share it into Instagram story, and then from that they get exposure to more potential client, as well as increase their client who have the picture here will share this picture on their Instagram story. Yeah, and the tip number 5 is making valuable content without logo mark. Yeah, so maybe you will think that logo mark is very important, that you have to protect your content, but actually on Instagram, logo mark will not make the good impact to your content, because people on Instagram, they want to see the good picture, the good video, the good image without having the logo mark. And when you have the logo mark, it means that you reduce the abilities for the people to share the content. But when you don't have a logo mark, everyone can use this to reshare it. So it gives more potential for you to expose your post, your content on Instagram. Okay, and this is the 5 tips to create the shareable content for your business on Instagram in 2020. And hopefully that these tips will give you more idea about how to create the good piece of content and make it more shareable on your IG. Okay, and make sure to subscribe for my channel, Anthony Lee GMC, to check more content about social media marketing and a lot of interesting content that I upload frequently. Okay, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.